normally on most cases in the Philippines, we're not the ones doing the rescue. We are the only licensed facility in all the Philippines that will take in sibling groups. So we're the aftercare. We're the long term.
Okay.
We're going to be the family. But we have partners that will go in and do the rescue. And we partner with IJM, International Justice Mission. They fight these cases. Now, we won't be showing their pictures of the children in the Philippines because their cases are still pending and they're horrific. We do have a guard at our gate 24/7 because these cases are very severe, and these children coming in are so traumatized. But we do have partners that will come in and rescue these children. But the last story in our book of Breaking Invisible Chains is a story about a little girl named Ellie, and she was trafficked by her mother and her aunt from the age 9 to 14. And the first time it happened, she was at her aunt's house, and she woke her up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and she said, "Ellie, wake up. I want you to meet my friend, and he wants you to do a show for him." She's 9 years old. She has no idea what is happening. And so when she's 2 hours later, she's told to go back to bed, and she's just crying. And she said, "That night changed me." And she said, from that moment on, every night I put on this dark mask to cover my dark soul. And in the daytime, I had to go to school, so I had to put on this smile, "I'm okay, Ellie" mask. But if you don't mind, I would love to read a poem. I wrote her story from her healing journal. And she is just an incredible young lady now. But she wrote a story. She was almost at the point of actually suicide because of what was all going on in her soul. And this was the poem she wrote just before we were able to rescue her. And this is what she wrote just before the poem. She said, "I wrote a poem from the words that ran through my mind and heart over and over every night." And here's the poem. It's called "Rescue Me." Rescue me. Help me. Monsters are chasing. Can't you see? Monsters are whispering. Can't you hear? Monsters are shouting. You're nothing. Can't you feel my pain? Monsters are pushing. End it all. Just jump. Can't you hear all the whys I'm asking? Monsters are laughing. Ha, ha, ha. You're all alone in this darkness. Can someone please rescue me? And this is the poem she wrote just before she was rescued into our homes of hope. And she thought at first, maybe these are going to be monsters too. She didn't know who we were, but she soon found out the love that was poured into her allowed her to open up her heart to my daughter-in-law as she shared her own healing story. And then she said, that glorious day, God came in and rescued me from my sin and my shame and my pain.
Praise the Lord.
And He rescued me from all this and gave me a brand new life and a brand new name.